Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever this message may find you, it's your girl. It's your girl, G's Louise. Back with another message. I'm sorry, but I just like, I love to be at the lake, right? And I sit at the lake. So I'm a night owl. I come at night. Sometimes I come in the daytime too, but I really like to come at night. And it's crazy the things that I see. And I just seen, like, it was this girl and this guy. I'm just gonna share this with y'all. So when I first got here, it was like a girl and a guy, and they was like hugging in the middle of the parking lot, and they was like really lovey dovey, which is when you magnetically are pulled to somebody in that way, it's amazing, right? But I'm like, oh, they in love, right? So then, as I sat here, because I got tied up watching the boats come in and out, as I love watching the boats, and as you know, I'm a fish, Pisces. But anywho, so I got distracted by the boats. But then, y'all, then I just looked and they was coming out the bathroom. They came out the bathroom. So they was just fucking in the bathroom. They just got a quickie. They're a part of okay, so if you fuck on a plane in the bathroom, you're a part of the Mile High Club, right? So what are you a part of if you fuck in the bathroom at the lake? The Mile Boat Club. I want to do that. These niggas over here is having a ball on their boat. This the shit right here. Like, the next nigga I date or deal with, no lie, he gotta have a boat. I'm like, do you have a boat? If you be like, no, I'm like, okay, this is not gonna work. You're not the one for me. You don't have a boat. I want to become a part of the boat mile club, the mile boat club, whatever. Anyway, random. Anyway, I got on here to talk about the transforming of energies, the transmutation, the change, the change that happens. Oh shit! What time is it? Damn. Anyway, don't matter. The change that takes place when you have um fully connected with you. And when you have fully connected with you, um which I'm still striving to get there daily. Like, I dedicate my all my days and my hours. Oh, some more people they're bringing in. Oh, they were bringing in their boat. I was like, what the hell? It's about to get lit. Now there's another one about to come. It be lit at night, y'all. I'm telling you, it's like people, these are my tribe. These people that be out like this at night, like, um, at Lake Wiley, you could be out at night. Uh Lake Norman, I think you can't. Like, there's restrictions for that. But it'd be lit, like. But I think these people are, you know what I'm saying, they're probably just like fishing or something. I really don't know. But anyway, sorry. So, like, yeah, the closer you get to you, the more connected you become with yourself, right? It's like nothing matters as far as the little things, like the petty shit, the shit that used to matter, the shit that was like, like you would trip over, like stuff that would make you feel like, oh, I can't let that person know that, or, just being all like trippy about shit. And it's like, I think old people, like elderly people, go through that transition. I think it's inevitable at one point or time, or one time or another. But it's like you would want to reach that time while you're still in your youth, or while you're fairly young, because why would you want to be old as hell finally getting it and shit? You dig? Like, finally realizing that these motherfuckers don't matter. Like, I mean, they matter. The people that matter, you know, of course, you know who matters and you know who don't in your life at one point or another. But, like, it's like once you reach that point where there's like, I'm just completely and utterly comfortable in my skin, completely and utterly in love with me, right? It's like it becomes very easy to deal with others. Like, it's like before it used to be an issue, but it is not an issue anymore. And it's one of those things, like, as the energies transform, right? I find, I don't know about you guys, but I find that um it will nudge at you until you move. Spirit, God, the force, the energy, the source, whatever you want to call it, like, it literally is going to nudge at you until, like, you could sit there and, like, for instance, you could sit there and pretend like you don't know what's up, right? Like, you cannot be true to yourself, right? You could ignore your intuition, but it's going to fuck with you. And I just feel like this physical earthly realm, like, it's not, it's like, it's to be enjoyed, okay? Like, the physical, it's supposed to be enjoyed, but it can't be enjoyed, right? And it doesn't last. The physical, again, it doesn't last forever. The physical, think about it. Think about anything physical. Well, we could talk about. Did he go get the truck? Why are y'all leaving? Y'all just got here. I'm sorry, guys. I know that when I watch videos and it's interrupted with the message, I be like, oh, just get to the point. But yeah, like, it's a Pisces thing too. Pisces do this, man. We'll be telling you something, and in the middle of that shit, we're like pausing and talking about other shit. We just switch subjects without. And my sister be like, man, can you let somebody know when you switching subjects? And then I'll turn around and get mad because she didn't follow me. Like, you don't know what I'm saying? She like, no, nigga, I'm confused at this point. Like, what are you saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I am saying is the physical world that we live in, anything physical, anything that you can like it's tangible, things that you can touch, feel, smell, you know, uh, see. Um, it doesn't really last forever, you know what I'm saying? The spiritual, the feeling, you know, there's certain feelings um that you have, which you could equate them to your intuition, right? Your intuition, excuse me, could be telling you something very important, right? But you could choose, because you have free will, to ignore it. You could be like, I don't care about old buddy. I don't care about old girl. You know what I'm saying? But your intuition, your inner, or the spirit, or God, or whatever you believe in, you know what I'm saying? It's constantly nudging at you. Or let's just say spirit. We ain't even got to use no romantic shit, because that shit is like, well, it's literally honeymoon stage, average 3 months now, and it's over with, right? There's too many options. 2022, nobody wants nothing real no more. Everybody wants that fake shit, you know, superficial. But what? They just got here and they leaving. Oh no. But yeah, like it's like we could be just talking about something's telling you. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. When I used to smoke cigarettes, something was saying to me like, you have to stop. Like, I was, every time I opened the pack, spirit, you and I, at that time I wasn't deep into it, into that other realm, but like now it's like I'm deep. You know what I'm saying? But then I still always had it. Like, something said, man, I'm telling you, literally every time I opened a pack, because I stopped. So I went from cigarettes, Newport. I was smoking Newport. Excuse me, y'all. I had a long day. I was smoking Newport 100s. Then I was smoking Newport Shorts. Then I went from that to Newport mediums. Then I went from mediums to Black and Mouse, which is kind of taking a whole step backwards, I was told, because they was like, how the hell you gonna go from smoking cigarettes to smoking Black and Mouse? They said one Black and Mouse is like, I forgot how many cigarettes. And let me tell you, I would smoke, look, I would literally smoke so many freaking Black and Milds. Like, it was like, you might as well just smoke a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just bad. It was pretty bad, guys. Like, and anything that I like, I overindulge in it. Like, if I really, like, say if I eat some chips and the chips are like super duper duper good, I'm gonna be like, oh, I want these every day. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't really eat chips. But when I did eat chips, like, I would OD on them. Does anybody remember the Ruffle, um, the Buffalo Wings, the Buffalo Wing Ruffles? They came out. It was like, I don't even see them like that no more. But you know, the cheddar Ruffles. Then they got the I want to say the ranch Ruffles, and then they have the Buffalo Wing ones, and then they have like spicy hot one. I don't like the hot ones. I just like the buffalo. But anyway, my point is, I overindulge in shit. I will ramble, child. We over at Pisces, we overindulge. Um but yeah, I'm just saying, like, I was smoking blacks and cigarettes or whatever the fuck, and every time I would open a pack, y'all, I would hear, like, quit smoking, man. Quit smoking, Julie. Quit smoking. And it would be like, you gotta quit smoking. And like my throat would hurt. And I would have cough attacks to where I would have to have like, it's like my throat was so dry that it was like I had to fucking have like either cough drops, or I had to have some type of, like, I just had to have something that could keep my throat moisturized, because I was literally like dried the fuck out or something from smoking cigarettes. I don't know. Because you're not supposed to add. That's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna go into the smoker thing, because I don't want all my smoker people to be turned off. Because I mean, smoking is smoking, whatever, but it is what it is. It interacts with the body only but for so long before it causes some issues. And our bodies can't take certain things for a certain amount of time. But my point that I'm making is that when you continue to move in a direction that the energy is telling you to switch it up, it's telling you to stop that shit. It's telling you to let that shit go. And you won't let that shit go. You just keep fucking going. And the spirit is telling you not to do that shit. God is telling you, source energy is telling you, like, don't do that shit. And you do it anyway. It's like, stop drinking, stop drinking. And it's like, the funny thing is, the way human beings work is they don't want to stop until it's like they fucking don't have no choice. It's like, don't be mean to this one person, because you never know who you're gonna need again. You never know who the hell is gonna be the person to pick you up off the floor when you in fetal position and you on the fucking floor. And I'm gonna tell you, I learned that lesson, and it's crazy how God works, because, well, let me just tie up this end. But I'm just gonna say, if God, let's just say I didn't stop smoking cigarettes. I did stop. Was it hard? Yes. Was it a process? Yes. But I fucking went through that shit, because I'd rather be obedient, honestly, than to go through the repercussions of what the fuck is gonna happen if I don't fucking listen. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like, most of the time when here come another boat. I get so excited. It be lit. I'm telling you, it be lit over here by my house. Like, it be lit. But yeah, so it's just like, if I would have ignored my intuition, people, and I said, okay, fucking, I'm gonna smoke cigarettes till the day I die. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad said that. He said, man, fuck that. I'm gonna drink till I die. He said that shit. Now, did he drink till he died? I really don't know. He could have possibly. I don't think he drank when he came home from prison, but could have, and he died after that. So I really don't know if he was drinking. But knowing him, knowing my father, he probably was like, fuck it, I know I'm finna die soon. Shit, I'm finna just drink. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people had that mentality. They want what they want now in the moment, and they would rather have the satisfaction for the moment than to work on the long haul of their happiness, or the fruits, enjoy the fruits of their labors later. You know what I'm saying? The planting the seeds now for a later cropping, or blossoms, or whatever. They don't want to wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people want instant gratifications. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, shit, I don't give a fuck. I want this bitch right now. So I'm going to fuck her and fuck up my whole, everything I got going on behind the scenes, my family foundation, all that shit. A lot of you niggas lose your whole fucking life in one day. Fucking one bitch. I mean, please remember, record, and take a picture of busting that nut. Because that nut had to be a golden nut, because literally you was willing to sacrifice your whole shit for a nut. Like, bruh, I ain't doing that. I don't think nobody can make me bust better than me anyway. So I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, but anyway, that's ignoring your intuition. Cause something be saying, man, don't fuck her, don't fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Or something be telling you, don't quit fucking with this nigga. Something's telling you this, and you keep doing it, and it's like and when you keep doing it, you just be like enjoying that moment of. It's like almost like you're not supposed to be doing it. It's just like when I eat certain things and I know I'm not supposed to. It's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Julie, was the moment good enough? Because now your stomach hurt, feel all tight, and it's all weird and shit. It's all kind of shit going on. So when I fuck around and eat some shit, something be saying, Julie, don't do that, don't do that. And then I'll be like, I'm gonna do it anyway. I ignore my intuition, and I suffer the consequences. Now, there are levels to these things. When you ignore your intuition, there's levels to it. So like, let's just say it's small, like something as small as something said, don't, like, you say you're going like over rocks or something, and something say, don't do that, don't step on that one ain't it. And then you kind of like fall a little bit, or you might stumble into the water or whatever, right? Those are small little repercussions, but like it gets bigger. Like when you ignore your intuition, like I'm telling you, I did that with my ex. I ignored my intuition, kept going. Ignore my intuition, kept going. And it's like the shit was getting worse and worse. It wasn't getting better. I mean, I'm just saying. I can't lie and say it got better. It got worse and worse. And the reason why I kept ignoring it, because it wasn't that, like, it wasn't standing out enough for me. And like, some of us are hard-headed. So like, you might be like, oh, my kidney, my side hurt. You ignore it. Side keep hurting. Then it get to the point where you can't even walk. So then you got to go to the doctor. And you're like, God damn, like, can you just fix me, doc? Because I got to get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just fix the shit. And then here it is. You might got kidney stones, or I don't know. You about to lose your motherfucking kidney. You might need a replacement. Like, all this shit is now these big tower. I call them tower moments. All these, like, you know, the Twin Towers when it fell. It's like all this big ass shit happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my son, his car broke down. He ain't trying to fix it. He ain't doing nothing. You know. Then that snowballed into a bigger problem, to where now the car has gotten towed. And then now it's just like, the more you don't listen, the bigger this shit fucking gets. Like, I don't know. I didn't make up the rules. This is real shit. This is the transformation of the energies. When you see the energy going this way, and you be trying to kick against the current, like, trust me, you're not only are you going to be exhausted, because just think of it as you're in the water, and the water is flowing rapidly this way, but you trying to go this way. Good luck with that shit, okay? Because it's going to beat you the fuck up. Have you ever seen that movie? Oh, what was the name of the movie, man, where the water kept coming? The people was getting swallowed up by the water, man. That shit was, the movie was crazy. Okay, they went on a vacation. They was excited, and it was like a tsunami. Matter of fact, that might be, I don't know what the fucking name was, but it was a real tsunami, actually. And the water just kept, like, every time they heard water, everybody was like, man, some people survived, but like, man, at the end of the day, the shit was coming and it was swallowing niggas. Imagine trying to swim up against that kind of shit. Niggas actually do that till they die. They normalize kicking against the tide or the current or the energy that is supposed to be transforming. It's telling you what to do. It's telling you you have to stop eating, man. I'm stop eating it. Cause I know it's not, it's, every time I eat it, my stomach hurt. Or every time I eat it, my esophagus burn. Or every time I eat this, I get heartburn or I get acid reflux. So why the fuck do you keep eating it? That's what we be trying to, that's the part where we gotta sit down and we got to like reflect and like really look at ourselves and get to, it's hard to do that. Like, no, some people just would rather not do that. You know what I'm saying? And just do what they feel is, again, they've normalized kicking against, like faking, like pretending that they don't want this thing that they want, pretending that like you really, really, really want a body, your body to be on point physically, like the outer appearance. Everybody wants their inner to be, on point, but nobody wants to do the work that it takes. Physical, outer and inner takes work. Either way, it doesn't matter like how you dress it up or how you try to make it make sense, or if you sugarcoat it, or you can tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself. But if you're not balanced, you're going to go on and through life in pain. May it be internal or physical. And it's because you're ignoring your intuition and you're not doing what it is that you know that you're supposed to be doing. Like, there's shit that I know. Like, for instance, like when I don't stretch, my body, like God, like I can feel when I'm supposed to do things like stretch, eat fruits. Like, there's things, and I'm not saying that we don't all do it. We all ignore our intuition from time to time. However, there are really big consequences depending upon what you're ignoring. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I don't stretch, man, like my back of my leg, something is really, really, really tight. It's so tight to where it's almost like an antagonizing. It hurts. So it's like, I know what that is. I know what that is. I know what to do, right? And I have not done it. And then when I do it, I half-ass do it. Like, I'll stretch a little here and there just to get that temporary relief. But I'm not doing all what I know what needs to be done to nip it completely in the bud, if that makes sense. Or like when people, when you see on love stories or whatever, like I think Hitch is a good one, or Sleepless in Seattle, or like it's like those movies let me know this energy shit is real. Because, and people like, I don't know about the energy. Like, nigga, fuck that shit. That shit is real shit, and you can feel that shit. You can cut it with a knife. You can feel warm and fuzzy inside. You can feel like, hell no, don't come in this motherfucker. Like, invisible energy can make your ass be like, come in the room and be like, man, I'm about to go. Like, that fast. So you mean to tell me, so the energy can do that, right? Oh shit. I hope I ain't scared them people over the white people over there, because oh, some dudes coming back. Oh, they need gas. But so the energy can do that. You gotta understand. You have to understand fully that, and you got to be able to know like which ones you can ignore and afford to ignore, and which ones you can't afford. Because if you ignore the wrong shit, you gonna fucking suffer. Okay, you're gonna suffer. And there's certain, like, that's what I was gonna say. Sleepless in Seattle. I'm gonna get off of this because it's too long. But Sleepless, and the guys came back because I think they needed gas or something, or maybe they needed blunts, or I don't know. I'm being nosy as hell. Like, I'm all in their business. So I said that to say that, like, okay, so they Sleepers in Seattle and I think Hitch, they were in totally two different, like, they wasn't even like, it was nudging at, I think, Hitch, Will Smith, and then the other guy, the white dude, him, Allegra was his girl. And she, like, it was nudging at both of them until they were able to just blurt out how they really feel. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to romantic situations, or like when it's something like with your, when you confess to yourself or something, or you just be real with yourself, like, man, I just gotta swallow this shit and just do it. Whatever it is, once you do that, why is it that pressure is released? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I really don't hold in too much. I let a lot of shit out. I've always been that way. A little too much. I'm an oversharer. But when the energy switch with it. Stay in the flow. Don't go against the current, man. Don't spend your whole life pushing against and kicking against what you really want and how you really feel, and worrying about what other people are going to think if you do it or think it or feel it. Like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And the saying goes, those who mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. They don't mind. I'm saluting. Till next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all. Yeah, don't ignore your intuition. You know, you have it for a reason. It's your guide, it's your compass. They say when birds are flying the wrong way, their eyes hurt. Humans, their stomach hurts. They get anxiety and then they think they need medicine and shit. Like, the shit is crazy. You're just going the wrong fucking way. If you go the right way, you ain't gonna have anxiety. Like I said, motherfuckers live their whole life going the wrong way and normalize it. Make excuses for it. And find people to co-sign it. Narcissists literally go around finding people to co-sign their bullshit. And every so often, you'll find one that just crashes into a complete wall because nobody's there to co-sign them anymore. Most of them want to kill themselves. Most of them want to go jump off a damn bridge because they ass don't know what else to do, because they don't have nobody else to co-sign, and they don't have nobody to say, like, oh no, it's okay that you're a fucking asshole and you're full of shit and you're the kid that everybody sweeps everything under the rug, or you're the kid that everybody comes saving, you know what I'm saying? So they okay your bullshit. Yeah. So when all that's gone and them crowds are gone, like, that's why you feel like that. It's hard to face yourself when you know you full of shit. You know it. If don't nobody know it, you know it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hard part. That's where all the fucking shit goes wrong and shit. But yeah, well, let's do our mantra. I am so happy and I am so grateful that money comes to you and I in increasing quantities on a continuous basis through various sources, all in a positive and peaceful manner. Good vibes only. I am free and I am awake. Are you free? Are you awake? Can you see? Love y'all.